Hello all and welcome back to the channel. This is another episode of our Southampton rebuild. Number 15 this is. We're currently in our fourth season with Southampton. We're building quite a nice squad here, full of a lot of wonder kids with a lot of promise, who are getting a lot better. We've also got some seasoned veterans in the side as well to try and make things a lot easier. Looking on the fixtures, if my controller will let me do so. It's been pretty good. I mean, if you look back, just from what you can see there, it's two losses against Liverpool and Arsenal. When it comes to looking at other good results there, we've beaten Tottenham in the league, we've beaten Tottenham in the Carabao Cup. Two little highlights there for me personally. We beat Bayer Leverkusen, we also beat Barcelona in the Champions League. It's looking really, really good in that respect. Just noticed Carabao Cup, two penalty shootout wins. Will take them however they can. Just to have a little look at the squad so far. I mean, it's got it's got big potential to be very very good. I mean, we got some real good potential players, especially here at centre half. We got a lot here. Zabani 4.5, our best player. We've got Lavia, who is still a 5-star potential player. We've got lots of 4-star potentials here. We've got Yannick Carrasco. We brought him in, although I don't think we'll be seeing much more of him soon enough. And down here, like, we got three wonder kid strikers. Um, they are phenomenal. Endrick and Bakuku are the main two. Victor Roque really hasn't done enough for me. These three here been magic as well. Zakarian Sturdlup and Telles Magno. As you can see, Sturdlup is at 3 stars at the moment. That's because he's lost his spot more to Carrasco. But Zakarian at 4 stars and Magno at 3 stars have been phenomenal. So let's crack on. Let's get some football played. We have a quarter-final draw and we have drawn Liverpool. Not ideal, let's be completely honest. Fabinho announces, okay, 32. I'm going to scout him and we'll also add him to the shortlist just because he might be someone I might want to have a look at. I have also got to have a look at who's out of contract as well. So we have Brentford at home. It's a game I fully expect to win. And as normal, for those of you who haven't seen, I literally let the AI select my side and we always just go straight in with an instant result. Just noticed the Hay is at 2.5 stars. Might have to be looking at the possibility of Bazanu playing a lot more in the future. 2-0 Endrick with a couple of goals. He has been my absolute saviour so far this season. I imagine around this sort of 4 season marks, he really kicks in, and he is at the moment. Brought him reasonably cheap as well. He has got I think it's £100, £100 million release clause. So saying Fabinho would be an excellent signing. So something I'm gonna do, just because I feel as though now is the right time to have a look. We're definitely not worried about a striker now. This is just about, can we get anyone in who can really improve the side. So when we're looking at potential, not anyone great. Anton Griezmann. Let's have a look on current ability. Fabinho stands out there. When it comes to transfer value, there's not really anyone standing out for me. Nabil Fekir, Petr Zielinski, very good player. As a matter of fact, I think he will be someone that I will add to the shortlist. He's a hell of a good player. Coutinho, probably too old now to regen. Anthony Martial. Right, let's have a look by the recommended. Okay, so it's probably 2 players in there that I can be interested in. We'll see how that works out. We now have Juventus away from home. It's going to be one of our tough games for certain, and we're following up with an away trip to Manchester City as well. It's a very good point. Pellegrini is playing against his old side. Ward-Prowse is more or less on his way out. Just intrigued here. So Tielemans is better as a deep-lying playmaker. Ward-Prowse, very similar. I think that's the way forward with them. Try and play to their strengths, because they were both at 3 stars a minute ago, and now they've come up very, very highly on that one. So we've picked the side. Instant result. Any kind of result here would be a bonus. And magically we were 2-0 down at half time, and Hendrick went on a mad one and won us the game with a hat-trick. And I've also just earned a trophy from that as well, which is being 2 or more goals down at half time and coming back to win the game. So somehow, some way, we are 4 from 4 with Benfica and Real Madrid. Phenomenal. Let's have a look at the old finances. 10 million in the bank. Genuinely cannot believe that we just got a result there, but it's just going to show that the squad that we are actually building is competing against some of the world's best here. Juventus are no mugs. It's a little bit different in the Prem. We just can't seem to do as well, but we are probably I would say there's a top 8 now. Although Villa seems to be proving that wrong, and I must admit, I can't. Newcastle are in 19th now. I imagine that they've probably got a hell of a good side. I'm guessing here. I haven't really taken much notice. So they've got Magnayan, Lacroix, Slotterbeck, Devon Wrench. I recognise that name. Where did he come from? Benfica, 50 million quid. Jordan Henderson? Not a name I was expecting to see in there. Soucek Odegaard. Wow. I remember trying to get him, or I was looking to get him. It was going to be an end of contract job, and Newcastle come in and brought him for some good money. So, okay, if they get relegated, they might end up losing a few of them players. Okay, so they've changed it up a fair bit. Victor Roque is going up top. I'm surprised they haven't started Makuku. Worrell and Silver at the back. Danilo, Ward-Prowse. Okay, it's a very changed looking side. Might not be a bad thing, or just don't embarrass yourself, boys. Getting anything again would be a bonus. It's looking probably unlikely. Do you know, we gave it a good go. Not overly disappointed losing 2-1. 6 points behind the leaders. Slerdlup is out for a little while. And I believe we now move into an international break. Serge Gnabry back at Arsenal. It certainly is. So we've got some favourable fixtures coming up. Like our next 3. Well, Newcastle might be tough, but Haaland has won the goal 50. So I think my plan this season, it is the 4th season, is obviously to strengthen the side, do well in the Champions League, qualify for Europe again. Decker's got a 50 best players in the world. I can't see me owning any of these at any point, but I'm just curious. Who knows, maybe I will get to a point where I will be able to get some superstars in. Coman at PSG. Son's also at PSG. Foden, Edison. Can't really go against any of them, to be fair. I wish I'd made my move on him. Gionville. Probably been my only real regret so far. I thought I was going to regret João Pedro and Mohamed Salisu. But so far, I can't really knock how it's been, to be honest. Things have worked out very well for reasons. You got to pay his release clause if you want Zabani to go. It's got to be release clause. Carrion is out injured. I was hoping he might have burst into the Brazil squad by now. It's gone up by £1 million by a day. I do need to keep an eye on Hendrick's price tag, because as soon as he hits 100 million, I need to consider offering him a new contract. Look at Hendrick here, 18 appearances, 16 goals. Been phenomenal. And put Loftus-Cheek in the 10. Is there any reason why Zabani's not playing, just out of curiosity? Oh, he's knackered. Absolutely knackered. Magno double, Slurdle up, injured again. Seems to be irregular. And this time he is out for quite some time. So we've got VfB Stuttgart next, who are rock bottom of the Champions League as of right now. And we've also got firm favourite of Shane O'Keefe from the Football Manager Football Show, Lorenzo Luca. I'm not going to lie, he actually does look really good. If I remember, I think he might be quite a big boy. You don't get to see exactly everything on the console version. He's 3 stars, B minus, good signing. Palermo, Pisa on loan to Ajax, and Stuttgart have purchased him. I mean, he's not bad, but I'm not going to offer him a contract if they're not going to recommend it. It's not worth it. Might have got Zabani back in, Carrasco. Giving Alex Scott a game. I'm glad to see that. Come on, Hendrick. Knock a few in for us. He's done more than that. He's knocked in 3. Phenomenal run continues. Benfica as well. So just going to check it out. So we're a little bit behind on goal difference. Look at Real Madrid there, by the way. Played 5, won 5, scored 7, conceded 0. That is fantastic. At this rate, we are going to automatically qualify, which is going to be pretty mental. As it comes to the player stats, Hendrick is only been pushed out by Kylian Mbappe. It's a good place for him to be. Let's just check him out. 96 million. He's getting very close to that £100 million mark. Obviously, don't get me wrong, if I sold a player for 3 figures, it would be absolutely phenomenal, but this is the kid I want to be keeping. His price tag is only going to go up and up and up. I mean, I'll quite well imagine I will just check it out. It could be a case of he could be very, very close to a goal a game for us. Oh, look at that. 20 games, 19 goals. He's been out of this world. And this is a kid that we brought for 23 million. I assume, and I do have a memory like a sieve at the best of times, but there's probably clauses in on that as well. We will just go and have a little look. Well, I'm not sure there is. Even better. Just intrigued. Got a lot of sell-on clauses here. I mean, look at my cuckoos there. He can't even get a look in at the moment. Okay, away at Watford. A win here is pretty vital if we want to keep up. With these types of games, we've got to be getting results, and we do. It's 2-0. This lifts us into 4th place. And our regen, I think I brought this guy in, he's worth £48 million. We brought him in for 17 million from Stoke. Love to see it. Newcastle up next at home. Well, Duranville must have had a hell of a month to have knocked off Hendrick 4 and 3. Two of my guys very close to getting Young Player of the Month there. Carrion's match fit. Right, okay. Worth 42 million. He wants a new deal. He's on 86 grand. He's worth 42 million. We paid 22. He is 24 years old. Let's offer him a deal. He's on 86 grand. He wants 130. I'll give him 110. So he's pretty adamant in what he wants. He's getting himself a big long deal there as well. Right, Newcastle at home. I'm expecting a result here. We are more or less at full strength. It's not going to be an easy game. But we come out 3-1. They had a good amount of it as well. We are in third and we are 3 points off the top. Massive game next away at Manchester United. This is this has been pretty phenomenal, if I'm gonna be completely honest. Yeah, we've got some tough games coming up for our next 4 games. I mean, Nice is probably the easiest one of the lot, to be honest. Doesn't help Pellegrini's Freiburg. Francisco Conceição. Hannibal. Tunisian forward. I've never heard of him. He's a United youth player. He's played a lot of internationals for someone I haven't heard of before. Just want to check out Larios. He's done really, really well for me, but all of a sudden, Pellegrini's coming. So he's got a club interested by Leverkusen. He has played for us a bit this season, but not as much as previous. The one that I do need to check out, still at 96. To learn my lesson like I did with Bamba. That obviously went horribly wrong pretty quickly. So this is going to be a tough game. Any kind of result here. I'm just going to... Okay, it's definitely the side because Zabani and Silva, it's a second string backline. If I get anything out of this, it'll be a proper good result with that backline. Can't see it if I'm going to be honest. Well, Hannibal has... I definitely know a little bit about him now. We have been smacked 4-0, which drops us down to 6th. Really bad result there. Probably wasn't the day for all my defenders not to be fit to play as such. Back down to earth with a bit of a bang now. Wilfred Zaha at Nice. It is. He's not happy either. Danilo has got himself a new deal. The Rocco's got a cold. You're going to have to go home. I'll skip the FA Cup draw. Halifax Town in League 2. That could be a game where I get to rest some of the boys, in all fairness. Okay. Strong looking side there. I think a win here will guarantee us a top 8. Mind you, Nice are in 8th. They're no mugs. 2-2. Okay, a little bit disappointing that. John McGinn also at Nice. Have a look at the stages. It sits us in 3rd. So we realistically, it's looking like 18 points will guarantee you. Probably will be more like 16. So I'm pretty sure we are good there. Walker Peters is out injured. I hope Livramento is he's 1 to 4 days. Okay, will be interesting to see who the AI will stick in at right back for us. In terms of wingers, there are 2 handy prospects. Right, Livramento is capable. But they're putting Larios in at right back. Really big game, this one. Chelsea had just overtaken us. We're at home. I fancy it, to be honest. And rightly so. We come away victorious. Really good win that. Hendrick, man on fire. I think I'm going to have to do this. Alright, you can lose this. We'll adjust the budget so we can afford to give you. Right, if I go to reset, right, you'll lose this, but I still only want to give 145. Right, you can lose this 10%. We'll give you 155 minimum fee that this is going to have to go up. Give you 165 and make it 120. In all fairness, he completely deserves it. He wants a release clause in there. So, what more can I do, really, to be honest? I've just got to put up that release clause as high as possible. So if people do want to come in for him, because they will. Right, they're off against Coulson now. Yeah, they're going to come in for him with how he's been playing. Livramento, okay, it's a full strength side. Can we upset Liverpool? I don't think we're going to. Can only hope. My goodness. It's another win on penalties. Luis Diaz missed his penalty. And all 8 of my players tucked them away. we move into the semi-final of the Carabao Cup, knocking out Liverpool. Magno with a late goal. Manchester United and Stoke are also there. City also lose, which is massive for us. Chelsea win, which puts us above us, but okay, that really gives teams like us and Villa a chance to catch up there. Carrasco is out for a few weeks. Schlurdelup is back. Ward-Prowse out for a couple of days. That's not a problem. Two crucial away games coming up. Just looking bottom right, Brighton and Bournemouth are both top half of the table teams. Well, here we go. I think as long as I avoid Manchester United here, I'm happy. I'd have much rather have had Stoke, but you got to go for them all to win. I'd love to get some silverware. Maybe this is the season we do it. Hendrick has been granted a work permit. So, if anyone wants him, now going to cost 120 million. So we may have just got ourselves an extra 20 million quid from that contract. Obviously, it's going to cost us a little bit more per week, which, you know, it's one of those things. We are going to balance the books out. That'll do. We are actually very nearly in debt for the first time since I've taken over the club. Still not 100% sure what they did with that 100 odd million. Hendrick is knackered, by the way, so we'll play him. It might be a chance for Victor Roque or Yusuf Makuku to come in and do something for us. Arsene Zakarian gets us a vital 1-0 win now. We are sitting in fourth, and we are not far away from all of this going off. This is very, very good. Sky is the limit for the group, to be completely honest. Just curious about Zakarian as well. So he's worth 85 million. He's got a 93 million pound release clause. Okay, if he gets towards that 90, I might have to offer him a new deal as well. But to be honest, the group of players that I've put together here, very, very good. It always helps to have a bit of knowledge of who you know who will grow into great players. And to be honest, some of it's a bit potluck with the his own potential ability's gone down to 4. Still a good player. Yeah, potential obviously is a big thing. You'll never ever really know here. Is that the? It is as well. Well, that's a really good signing there by Brighton. 25 million. 8.5 million Marseille paid for him. That's an impressive bit of business, to be fair. Milik's Milik's a good name. Obviously, Osimhen has come in and ruined that for him, I guess. Oh, 1 to 3 days. Brighton away, Liverpool away. I feel like we played a lot of away games. I might be wrong, but always have to check it out just to be on the safe side. 18 games played. No, we've played. Tell you what, we've got a really good home record. Loftus-Cheek on the wing. Okay. Just need to check out Makuku. I mean, I brought him in for some mega money. He's worth more than his release clause now as well. Look at that, that's really poor. I mean, the majority of that's off the bench, admittedly, but I might try and loan him out, you know. Oh, we've been smacked. Oh, what a bad result. We've only got a goal difference of 3. Okay, we've conceded far too many goals. Sent off. Yeah, I think I'm going to try and loan out Makuku. I think it's the right thing to do. He hasn't really figured for me. Slurred up is wanted, and he's wanted by some big boys as well. 41 million, has 86 in there, that's fine. Right, okay, we'll offer to clubs, offer you out on loan. Monthly fee, we could probably get. Regular starter, up top. Let's just see. Someone should be able to want to take a punt on him. No? 20% of the wage. Reports we could be set to lose him. Okay, let's go 20%. Loan offer. Try that. They said, oh, a couple of teams there, oh, yeah, we'd like to pay 20% of his wages only. Well, now's your opportunity. Stick in an offer and let's go. Right, I really need to try and sell these boys if I can. No offers for Makuku. Josh Tate, well, he's worth 5 million quid. I've already lost. I should offer him a contract, really. Gonna lose that straight away. Just saw Stoke have made a £4.5 million offer for Beljo. Nice. He's a player I brought in thinking he would. I wanted Fofana more. Um, I assume that's who he is on loan to. Yes. How has he done for it? He's done quite well for him, in all fairness. Yep, I'll accept. That is absolutely fine. Interestingly enough, Fabinho is wanted. Napoli. Oh, he's got some big clubs that are interested in him. I'd be silly not to have a look at this kid. And so he's got some big clubs that are interested. He's at an A minus. He's got a lot to develop into. Rabiot. Some of them are just not going to cut it for me personally. Is there anyone that I've missed ability wise? Not really. Potential. That Labale, he's the main man there on that. Transfer value. Only Zielinski really hits out on me there. This Hannibal as well, by the way. These contracts coming to an end. Smacked 4 past me. Really tough game against Liverpool now. Can we nick something? I think our luck will have run out a little bit. Oh, we're unlucky there. Unlucky there. We're now 10 points off. We really needed a result there, unfortunately. We've got Newcastle in the Carabao Cup. The transfer window is about to open. Wonder what it's going to say. Robert Sanchez. So that's the Brighton goalkeeper, isn't it? Yeah. Listed by request. Okay, I will add him to the shortlist just to keep an eye. Oh, Man City are interested in Talas Magno. Does not have a release clause. So what are they saying? Manchester United are looking at Darwin Nunez, who is now currently at Inter. £53 million they brought him for. Southampton are interested in Manuel Neuer. Do you know what? It only says we can walk away. I don't want to walk away. Contract start date. I assume he's retiring, is he? No. Why couldn't I offer him a contract then? Very odd. Must admit, this is the other guy that I've been considering. I'm going to scout him. My goodness, come on, work for me. Yeah, I'm going to scout him because I've heard some very good things about him. PSG have come in for Zabani. 57 installments, internationals. Nope. Reject. Look at how many teams are coming for this kid, by the way. Don't know much about this James Connolly kid. He's worth a few quid. I always think if they're worth a few quid, then do you keep him on board? Do you know what? I'm going to offer him out. Might be a bit mad, but if I can get... Let's just try 7.5. Just see what we get back on that bit of feedback from just offering him out. We don't get much more. I might even offer him a new contract, to be fair. Right, I'm going to offer him a contract. Oh, he don't really want a lot, which is fine. It's more the fact that he's worth a few quid. Okay, Seaman. Not too keen there. Oh, look. Monaco and Lazio are offering two big sides there. Nathaniel and Wusu. Okay, lots going on at the moment, transfer wise. There's almost too much going on. Pellegrini's got a further 2-match ban. Do not like to see it. Need a really good result here. I'm quietly confident. Hendrick still needs a rest, and they're still gonna put him out and play him. 2-0 victory sees us up into third, which is nice. So we are going to get one more game out of the way, and that will be our semi-final first leg against Newcastle. Just see what's going on here. Fulham have come in for Sanchez. City have come in for Tales Magno. I'm going to reject it. So 48.5 total. Porto and Benfica have gone in for Fabinho. Beljo has signed for Stoke. Oh, wow. Well, that has practically stopped the video for me here, purely because I was going to get one more game in, and seeing that is hard to see. It's going to happen again. But it's going to put a lot of cash in the bank. That could be the only thing there. So that is going to be the end of today's video. We're not going to get the Newcastle game in. We'll kick that off next episode. We've also got a trip to Real Madrid in there as well, away from home. Please give us a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We'll see you next time in this thrilling rebuild. Have a great day.